Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Yeah, you're gonna hear some songs in the background. Oh well. I mean, I'm gonna start recording my I might start recording my impressions. My what is it called? My first impressions. Yep. And I already did kind of played, and I played new game. I actually started 1 hour and a half. I was going through it. I had the small ship, the regular gun, which I still had to upgrade, the small ship where you still have to upgrade it to get it going, so you get the fluid method or feeling of knowing what to do next as far as upgrading and moving forward. As far as moving forward with discovery, as far as moving forward with the game in general, they all items equipped to the character all required deep amount of customization as far as levels. So you have like an alphabetical level thing. I think S is the best. Hey, that rhymes. I'm not too sure, but I think S is the best. I might be wrong though, because of the update and all that. But then you got C, you got B, you got A, which is purple. So I'm guessing S is better. Purple is second best. C is like, okay, you're doing your stuff. No, I mean B is like, okay, you're doing your stuff, and then C is like, it's like regular, and then there's probably another letter, but I don't see it here. So, I'm enjoying this game so much. So far, I am. Um, the thing is with me is that because of the state of the game, I've been in and out heavily. I've become a seasonal player in No Man's Sky. So a lot of the stuff that I invested hours, I'm talking about hours in the game, have now feel overwhelming. Like, oh my God, should I keep this? I'm running out of space. I have this Aronium, 75,000 units. Should I sell it? What do I need it for crafting? Like, all that stuff comes into play, and it drives me crazy. That's the only thing about playing my 156-hour save. This the fear of losing important things and having to recover them very, very, very long along the way. You know what I mean? Um, I apologize. I'm eating some delicious crispy chicken. It's driving me crazy right now. Mm. Another thing is, what planet am I? How deep in the universe am I? I'm exploring this right now. They changed the catalog menu. They changed discoveries, the way you... Oh my God, look how smooth this is. Look how I'm going up and down. Dude, before this used to be a... Cling, cling, cling. It was like up and down, up and... Like, oh my God. And you see, these are systems that I'm going up and down. Now, in order to see individual planets, for example, Hiro Sa so far, which is probably like a Japanese name, discovered by Junior Strakus. Look at that. Oh my god, I discovered so many fucking planets, dude. Look at that. Discovered by Junior Strakus. All this has been discovered by Junior Strakus. You get to name them, right? I'm gonna name this one. Belongs to Bianchi. Dude, so much has changed, man. You don't even know. I don't even know. That's the problem. That's what makes my 156 hours invested whole brand new. But it's like I'm a founder. This is how I feel. I'm a founder, and I was given all this stuff, and I got a boost. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, a lot of players that play as long as I have will say, um, this should have been already. This should have been the release instead of the hype, the anger, the community backlash. All that could have been prevented if they would have taken their time and made it what the game is now. But they did what Anthem is begging for. They did what Anthem is begging for. They did the community feedback quietly in the background and successfully out of nowhere, dude, dropped multiple DLCs that were able to sustain heavy praise for the game. Again, they were able to release multiple DLCs that was able to sustain multiple DLCs to sustain the game. With that said, they grew in the shadows, in the behind the curtains. People were angry, but I'm gonna say, I don't care about critics, about huge critics. Remember, you got Forbes, you got IGN, you got GameStop, you got these fucking heavy hitters, right? But who the fuck are they? They're a person like me and you, right? I hope so. Person like me and you, they have their own clique. We have our own clique. They decide, oh, this game is shit. Boom, down they ruin it for communities and communities and communities that actually love this type of method, right? I don't care what they say about this game. They haven't said anything negative, to be honest. But there's some headlines out there which kind of make you kind of scratch your head. This game is extremely ambitious, first of all, and it's amazing. Like, so whoever doesn't know how to appreciate that, whoever does not know how to appreciate the scale and amazing piece that you have with it solo. Mind you, I have not played multiplayer yet, but phone. Oh my god. This expansion is like fucking amazing, dude. This expansion is too much. It's really good, man. All I'm gonna say is three simple words. Content. Well, three simple things, right? Content, quality of life, and more ambition. Three things. Ambition. It continues to promote extreme ambition. It just doesn't it doesn't stop there, dude. Like they keep introducing amazing new systems, amazing new ways to stay busy. That's it. I can't say anything else. It's like you basically have to experience it your own on your own to really kind of like know what I'm talking about of how much content there is. All right, so I don't know where the hell I left off last time, but I believe I played like around July of this year. And I started playing. I went in knowing that I was stranded in a deserted planet with a whole bunch of storms in it. I went in knowing that I sold my favorite ship, which is the one that you guys see now. You guys see my ship. It's called the Anstar. It's Class C. Um, that was my. I went in like that, like thinking that I lost all the stuff that I'm showing you on screen right now. I have some amazing modules as far as A, S level, A level, B level, B level. Like I have some really good modules, and I'm able to move them around now, which freaking excites me so much. Because before you couldn't do that, and I hated the fact that my modules were like sometimes in between some items. So what I'm trying to say is that I come a long way, man. I come from when the game was released. I was disappointed because I lost my Anshar because I sold it accidentally by mistake to an NPC, and I was unable to recover it. So I saved and all that, and I kind of moved on. The ship I got was actually better in storage wise, but it lacked in a whole bunch of other stuff. Plus, the aesthetics of it wasn't my thing. This is my thing right here. I like huge fucking ships that look massive, and I'll try to get the most massive looking ship in the game. You know what I mean? So the ship I had that I traded with in error was a smaller ship that looked more like a racing ship, and since then I lost interest altogether. I knew in my mind that nothing is impossible. That these games go on and on. This game specifically goes on and on and on, and you can just recover that in no time. The thing is, guys, that in the ship, that has so many upgrades and all that, it just took me out. It didn't give me the will to carry on, you know what I mean? And the storm, check this out, guys. The storm wouldn't allow me to navigate, to recover from my mistake, to recover from my repairs. It was so harsh. It was so harsh for me to move forward when all this was in the way. So not too long ago, I decided to start a new game. I was like, you know what? Let me start new. Let me feel good about it. Nope. Not that I did not feel good about it, but it finally showed me that it was grand. You know, it was grand. It was, the scale was grand. The content was grand. It was so much was going that it just made me want to rant. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking cool. Like, so much fucking items, so many content, so many stories, so many quests, so many missions, so much stuff I haven't even uncovered yet. So much water experience, new water experience, like base building on the water, new hub and all that. Oh my god, I went crazy. So I'll stop playing my new save because I'm like, you know what? Holy shit, I still haven't gotten into a station. Holy shit, I still haven't gotten my big ship. Holy shit, I haven't upgraded my equipment. I just saw a booth, and this is in my new save, by the way. I saw a new booth. I went a booth to upgrade your exosuit. I went in, and it required for me to collect items to fix 3 counterparts, 3 parts of the actual exosuit inside this space in order for you to receive this upgrade. And holy shit, that was overwhelming. Mind you, I'm on my first planet, which is to say that it's not knocking anyone else who starts the game now, because that's an awesome way to start the game. Awesome way, because it teaches you lessons, it puts you through the rough and tough, and then makes you the man I am now after 156 hours later. All that hit me, and I'm like, yo. And then I thought about the multitude that I have. Holy moly, the multitude that I have. What I have to go through to finally achieve what I have now. All those blank spots that are not filled modules, or blank spots that are kind of erased. Check this out, guys. All this shit was filled. I erased it because I felt like the scanner, you see the scanner and the non-casual processor and then the waveform analysis unit, they both are blank SC. I felt like those 3, they go together. And the B, the waveform recycler. go together. They go together because apparently back in the days, and according now, because I can see the enhanced beam cap- capacitor and then the A mining laser advance, the advanced mining lasers, they they're boosting themselves by being together on the panel. So what I did was erase all this bullshit in the way because I was planning to make space to make like one line of just scanning upgrades, one line of just blasting mining stuff, and one line of scanning, and then maybe half whatever the miscellaneous was. And then for each line, I was gonna save like two margins for like miscellaneous things that will boost that certain module. See, but all that was just me going crazy, and but that's what took me out of the game because I knew that I had to sacrifice to be neat to then dedicate hours of reforming and making things, not to sound Trump, making things great again. I have to like really start pretty much all over because I will have to collect the items in the different planets. I will have to travel places that I invested so many hours in, hundreds, I mean tens and tens of 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, like just to get that same amount. So what I decided to do was forget about it. The only way I will go back to playing first player, well, new game. I don't know why I said first player, but the only way I will go back to new game will be with someone else. It will be the game that I would pair up with someone else and actually do something with. But this game stays intact because this is end game, dude. And people that are getting on now, end game, holy fuck. The way No Man's Sky created the game, the way where I'm at now, I apologize for that silence there for a moment because I was in the restroom. But to achieve all that veteran where I'm at right now, it will be like having developer access, game developer access to the game, which it feels like that. Now, with that said, they have destroyed and limited a whole bunch of the stuff you collected that doesn't count anymore. But they haven't reduced the size of storage you have in your exosuit, the size of storage you have in Starship, and the size of storage you have in Multitude, especially components. They're all intact. It's just some minerals might have diminished, and now it's more like you're a veteran, right? You play for hours and hours on end after its release, especially the DLCs and all of that. You try them all, but now you're starting to feel like starting over no matter what. So it's like this is like starting over, but with Founders Edition, where you get all of these things, you get all these upgrades, and all this expansion for free because you was the founder. This is what a Founders Edition really feels like. You know what I mean? And this is pretty much what they're doing. But with that said, I mean Beyond, No Man's Sky Beyond, it's worth it. It's fucking 9 out of 10 for me, dude. They've done so much to this thing that if you start from scratch, which that's what tempted me to play that 1 hour and a half before I had that epiphany, you know, that holy shit, dude, just go back to your game and fix your stuff and then just work on it, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna be doing this for a while. And it's true, I've done the things that I've done as a beginner for a while. It would take days, weeks, months. It went months. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone. That actually should be a motivation. Like, dude, you want to play a game that's has a lot of content, you know, and it's not aggravating grind either. It's smart grind. It's you. You're out here trying to fucking survive, dude. Even if you don't pick survival mode, you're still out here trying to survive. Try to create an empire. Try to share. Try to like become this majestic No Man's Sky adventurer. Majestic No Man's Sky adventurer, like amazing No Man's Sky guy, like, oh, I got so many planets, so many systems, I discovered so many galaxies, I got so many items, I got so much storage, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at. Now, enough of me, and I'm actually trying to land, and I'm using that as a metaphor, you know, I'm trying to land my mind and get back, I'm gonna get back into some fluid gaming now. Okay, so craft more, let's see, okay. So I'm discovering things, like, see, like I have all this open, see, that's I'm not even gonna say it. Like, that's the downfall, right, of trying to get back at a game that you've already played for so many hours, but now you feel like a noob, you know what I mean? I want to fix this. Watch. Okay, so it's this one first. Actually, nope. This one first. This one goes first. This one goes second. This is what I've been dying to do. They're letting us do it now. That's amazing. See how it's connected? You see that white border? And then you see this one has a green lining across? It's because it's the right way to do it. Actually, I messed up. If I'm going in this order, it should be this one over here. And then it's a peace of mind, dude. See this right here? It should be right here. This should be right here. This is miscellaneous, but it's the same, like laser type joint. See, this is the max. So, no, actually, you know what? You leave the A there, and then since this is miscellaneous, because I decided to do that, miscellaneous goes first, I don't care. I want bowcasters to be, because I know it's probably like 3, let me see. Nope, I can't build it, but as you can see, I could build this one and then this one. And then probably more, but I want to make that third line. See, I can make this all scanners, but I can add, I want the second half of this general screen right here to be miscellaneous, because I know for a fact that they're gonna need that space, you know what I mean?
Technology recharge.
Let's put this here. Who's better though? Who's better? Oh, this one is better. I want better to be moving forward, just for the views, you know? Like, okay, I could put this one here. Next. This I have to fix. It's a huge mess, so large rocket tubes. I want to put all weapons in one line, pretty much. So it's gonna be systems on top, right? And then defense on the bottom. So in order for me to do that, oh, this is a teleport receiver. See, wow, so much shit going on right now. Thrusters look like they need their own. Look at that, so much justice. Yep. Okay, thrusters is gonna be. I'm gonna put that there. That. What is this? Economy scanner. See? Dude, this playing in the new game, like right now I'm like, economy scanner, teleport receiver, like all that shit to me is like alien, but in reality I've actually earned it during my first few years of No Man's Sky. So it feels good still playing a veteran account. You don't want to start over, you know what I mean? Alright, what is this? This is this is an item. Items stay there, yep. Components, basically, it's a component. I'm gonna put this here because it's AA. This is an item too. Oh shit, it's an item. Alright, I'm gonna put all items down here. S, look at that. So let's move it. These are all thrusters. I want to put like scanners, teleporters, all that stuff over here. Shields, I want to put them here in this line. And this is my game, dude. Like, I'm already entertained just doing this. Imagine what the game has to offer. So much. Actually, that's very important. Like, that should be first. Right? And then this is an item, dude. I should get rid of this sometime in the future. This gets here. And then it's gotta be maybe this one. Yep, look at that. Look at that. One whole line of thrusters where you can visualize what you have. One whole line of phaser beams. You're using some navigation data there. Not required, but it's storage, right? I could, let me see if I could. Oh. Ooh, I did something. I don't know what the fuck I did. But did something. I don't know what the hell I did with that. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Good. 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 Because it gets sent over. Quick transfer. But you know, I think the reason why I have this because it's a main component. These are main components. Like they're not minerals. Minerals, in other hand, in other should be actually sent back to my exosuit. You know what I mean? Exosuit. Ooh, exosuit high capacity inventory. I like that. That's new. See, all the shit is new. Oh. I have so much space now on my exosuit. Oh, look at that. Running out. Nope, not running out anytime soon. They gave me so much space now, man. But I'm gonna do like materials, right? For general material. Look at that, silver. I want to be real, right? Real for me, because then you get crazy, bro. As far as components go, you go insane. Like, oh my god, what do I mean? So I'm gonna do yellow. Hey, what's going on? Sarah? You're not acting up, right? I get you pizza, candy, and everything. I need you to behave. When it's time for bed, it's time for bed. I don't want to hear less or more. Like, that's it. Because I have my headphones on and I keep overhearing you guys over my headphones. So that means that something's going on. No, I'll talk to you later, babe. You need to be in bed right now. Alright, let's see. I guess I could transfer these back. These I could put in water. I'm gonna put all life support stuff. See right here what's going on? See what happened right here? Right here, I had the winter storm barrier. I had the toxic barrier. And I had all types of biome barriers to their top tier. And for some reason, I only have quantum ion shield, right? Ion shield, and then my. But I'm leaving this clean. Let me see. Maybe I could build. What's this though? I think this is new. Shield ladders increases the base capacity of hazardous. Yeah, I would love that, right? Petroleum diode. Let me see if I can build that. Sodium diode. That's not even in my menu. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Some more stuff. Sodium diode. Yeah, my daughter is having a hard time going to bed right now. What is this? Can I use this? Okay, everything looks organized here. I hope. I believe anyways. And then, you see this? This is amazing, dude. You see all these upgrades? Like, all these rare components. You know how many rare components you need to build these items? Hell no. I'm glad that I gotta continue this journey, because this is a journey. Like, I stopped it a few times because of the overwhelming and the other game distractions, but this is a fucking journey. Yo, $250,000 a unit? Stop it. Don't make me rich real quick. I'm gonna have to move these to my exosuit. But, oh, okay. The reason I have them here, because they might be, all these things might require, all these things might be required for building components. That's why I left them there. Okay, what else is out of whack? Okay. Oh, this is still out of whack. This gotta get out. Down here. That's what it is. These are the guns. These are the, like, you know, the systems, weapons, and thrust, or whatever. You know, these are shields. Look at that. Boom, boom. Okay. So let's now. And then you got technology, which I don't think I ever uncovered that. And then the freighter, technology-wise, ooh, look at that. Freighter hyperdrive. FTL propulsion drive that allows Starship to attain warp speed and jump between neighboring systems. That actually, last time I played, or from the beginning of time, that's never changed. So maybe now, hopefully, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of technology kind of here that you can add to your freighter, but see, all that stuff is new to me. Freighter and beyond is like new. Freighter, sub-freighter and below is like, that stuff I'm already kind of like aware of. Okay, so what are we trying to do? Oh, are we warp drive? Because remember, we're in a toxic environment. Environment warning, external toxicity, 67.0 toxic. So that means that was more than the 52 or 57 that we were on when we started the game, when we started the new game. And we were surviving, but at the same time running for shelter. So in this case, we're gonna get out of this planet, since, you know why I say getting out of this planet? Because our starship doesn't really need any repairs right now, which is freaking amazing. But we have to find out, do we have any bases laid out? Can we go back to that base? You know what I mean? All that stuff plays right now History. See, I got 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All I need is the planetary zoology, which never worked out for me, dude. That was my last 10 and never registered. Even, I'm not gonna lie, I've spent countless weeks on planets achieving 11 out of 11, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 8. With that said, those are species that you discovered in planets that should have given me a planetary something to keep me going as far as the milestones go. But I went online and I figured it out. And then even with the online guidance, it still did not trigger for it. Like, it didn't want me to finish for some reason. Like, it was bugged, basically. It's not like it didn't want me to finish, but it was bugged. Build conflict scanner, install technology upgrade. Build conflict scanner, install technology. Okay, so an upgrade to the Starship's galactic scale sensors. This device allows the user to access conflict data in the galactic map without having to put themselves in harm's way. Okay, install technology on thing. No, I'm gonna leave that there. Into wood and substance to track and scan planet flora, dreams of the deep. Replacement, valuable items sought, assemble fleets and begin expeditions. See, all that stuff is new for me. Like the pop-up, so valuable items sought, long a bunch of missions too, which is awesome. I wanna summon the social hub. That's what I'm very excited about. As you can see with the Gek, I'm like 5. Missions complete. The Gek is 1 according to this map here. Total of the systems, I don't know what this systems visited, 3. I thought it would be more by now. Words learned, 46 out of 50, almost all of them. But oh, that's only for the Gek though. For the Viking, these were rare, I'm not gonna lie. But I got a good standing. I got a Templar standing, but they were rare to discover. You know, like planets, systems, shops. Look at that. As you can see, there's 2 out of 3 systems that I've discovered. 1 out of 3 systems. Missions completed. And then 0 words learned. I doubt that very likely because I found out. The Korvax was my main dude. Traveler of the Atlas, almost max standing, almost max. Well, no, I'm lying. Let me see, systems visited. Oh shoot! Look at that. Just when you thought you knew, I'm actually more in sync with the Gek than with the Korvax. And to be honest, in the beginning of the game, I crashed a lot into the Korvax, which it's weird because in a lot of their systems I stood the most, you know what I mean? I stood the most times. Merchants Guild. I earned, look at that, units earned 21,800. Look at that, 21 million, I'm sorry. And then plants farm, I planted 4 plants. I don't know what that means about plants farm, because I planted hundreds of plants, like several plants. Apprentice of, I don't know what that is. Mercenary, okay, Explorers Guild. Wow, look at that. So distance warped. See what I mean? I warped 86 times. Holy shit. Meaning I visited 86 systems. Because, well, not really. No, I'm lying. Well, yeah, I did. No, fuck that. 86 systems. But in between those 86 systems, there were probably thousands and thousands and thousands of systems that I skipped over. The reason why I went to 86 systems is because I was able to hyperdrive. Remember, the hyperdrive lets you jump like 12 systems at a time. So 12 systems at a time. So damn, you can see what I'm trying to say. That 86 could have been 100 and something thousand systems, and I'm probably overestimating, but that's where I'm at with that. You get the idea. Rare creatures scanned 1, total 11. Progress 1 out of 5. Believe that or not. 1% of rare creatures, but I've scanned total of 11. So this kind of give you an idea of where I left off. You know what I mean? Let's see the log. Guide, construction. What is this? Portable technology. Technology deployed. I already know that. Alien life forms. These are the difficult. Oh my god, you see this? You see this, right? Holy moly, man. Sounds corny, but holy shit. Wow, 2. Poppy roots and a sweet root. Scented herbs. Wow. Like, dude. Oh my god. Stop it. Portable glyphs. Let's see. None. No portal glyphs. I never really kind of engaged in a portal glyph. But look at this. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh no, that's cooking products. Portal glyphs, none. Raw materials. Okay. They add this, I mean, this 1, 2, there's a few more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh no. It's like 18. I overcounted. Construction technology, all this stuff is new. All the black stuff is new. Thinking that all this was already, like, I was maxed. Look at that. Look what they added. All of this. All this black stuff. All the black things are added. Yeah. Amazing. Awesome content. Equipment, look at that. See, I had the winter, I had the biohazard, I had the nuclear, whatever the case that is. I had the helmet to go fishing, to go in the waters. I had helmet to grab, well, gauntlet. Yeah, this is it right here. The gauntlet to grab. They left me with that, thank God. But I was very versatile. They left me with a rocket. They left me with a lot of things, which is pretty cool. See, I had the fire, I had all of this. I don't know what the hell this was. Maybe I did have it. It wants me to do something. To install technology. No, I don't want that. Unpin. I want to unpin it. Unpin recipe, yeah. Okay, and then guide. This is getting tired. So I'm just gonna. Oh, the main. Okay, so I got 5 million units. My ship is worth like maybe 10. 10 million units. I doubt it. Maybe it changed now. But I got 99 clusters. I don't know what that's worth. And then Quicksilver is extremely brand new. But 99 clusters for me are still new too, because I don't know exactly. I think it's in the space stations. Anyways, this looks fully upgraded. You see this? Oh, technology. I could put a shield, and then I could put a neurostimulator. All this shit works out for my benefit, right? So, moving forward. I believe cargo in the exosuit is to hold the most common items so they don't overflow, like sodium. I hope that stacks up. That continues. Okay, sodium nitrate, 115. And then, oh, got it. That's a different. Okay, so map, right? Can you exit the map with this? No, you can't. Let's check it out. Wow, what's the map at? Oh, I know where the map is. Actually, I just do. Okay, you gotta press up on the D-pad. Summon freighter. Utility. What is that? Scan for trade outposts. That's awesome. Switch starship view. Yeah. This is cool. Okay. Stop getting giddy. Upgrade modules improve specific technology. Change all specific space station. Upgrade modules already made. And require no crafting. Use nanites to buy upgrades for space station technology merchants. Okay, that's what nanites are good for. Each upgrade unique. Check every space station for rare upgrades, which is here on purple. And then every core technology can support 3 upgrade modules, which I haven't gotten into, and I don't understand until I get there. I like this. I like this. This is cool. You see this? This is my ship, baby. This is my environment. There's a ring around this planet. It's toxic, so it's like that. Could go on exploring it, but I'm trying to get somewhere tropical and land a base. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the map. looks like I'm here. Where am I? It has a Bianchi name now. That's the weird part. Oh shit, this planet is actually named belongs to Bianchi now. I should have been belongs to Bianchi. And I can't edit it for some reason. That sucks. Man. It should have been belongs to Bianchi. Oh my god. Let me see. So I am. Oh shit! This planet is actually called belongs to Bianchi. Belongs to Bianchi. That's weird. That's strange because I don't think my other planets have saved with their name. So this one actually uploaded, and it's like if people. Okay, so I still have an unknown moon to discover, so I need to travel there. Can't travel there. I got view resources. What is it? Is it oh, discover legend. I discovered these places. Wow, I love this, man. 3D view of all the creatures that we're gonna discover, a 3D view of all the fauna and flora and minerals that we're gonna discover. This is awesome. It's a good upgrade, you know what I mean? Catalog. Yo, where's the map though? Isn't that weird? I'm gonna enable multiplayer. I've heard if we break out right now, as far as our stream goes, that multiplayer is bugged. Like if you try to enable multiplayer, it will bug you out of the game. I'm saying that real quick, white girl style, because just in case we just get disconnected. Alright, damn, where the hell's the map though? What's the map of the fucking galaxy? Holy shit, is there a map? Holy fuck, there's no map. Upload all systems. Hell yeah. I've actually taken my time when I first logged in after a while to upload everything I owned and I've seen, and I've gained millions of dollars actually in game. I want the regular map though, you know what I mean? Maybe I have to access it a different way. Yep, it has to be summon, space anomaly. Ooh, space anomaly, yo! I gotta be up in space, I think. Utilities. Switch starship view. What is utilities? Oh, same thing. Okay. Recharge equipment. I don't have.
Technology recharge.
And then what else? Galaxy map. Oh, because I'm in the. What? Word? Hold on. Stop playing. Don't tell me. Don't tell me some shit like that. Don't tell me I have to upgrade this shit right here. Hell no. to a station. I'm in, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I wanna try. I don't see the station icon anymore. It's weird. Unless, oh, I know what that star means, right? But that's one of your planets where you. Uh oh.